Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome, my Pisces friend, to the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot. I'm Zachary. Thank you for joining me here this week. This is going to be a reading for October 30th through November 5th. So I'm just going to dive right in here, get started with your animal totem. So we have lunar eclipse going on the 28th. And I didn't mention that this last reading, but I'll talk about that here in a second. You guys, thank you so much for being as supportive as you have. I'm so happy that you're enjoying the messages from Spirit and the content that I'm making here. I'm going through the process of monetization right now. It's been 3 weeks. This is truly incredible. I don't even know what to say except for thank you so much. Please check out your rising moon, Venus signs as well to get a bigger picture on what's going on in your world right now, especially if there's love. Cancer had some serious love coming in. I don't know if it's water signs had a great week last week, so I'd like to continue that for you guys. And as far as support goes, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Those are all really fantastic ways to support me, and I love you guys so much for doing that. I also love chatting with you guys in the comments too. I am at a point where I can still respond to everybody, so please, feel free. I love to talk to you guys. And I have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description as well. If you are feeling generous or want to donate or tip in that way, thank you guys so much. I love you. And if not, that's okay. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for being here. I still love you the same. Okay. So Spirit, what do we have for Pisces as far as spirit animal goes? You Piscean, beautiful creatures, you. You have the magic of all of the zodiac. All right. You have the eagle. Mastery. What did I just say? You've mastered all the zodiac. Okay. You are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. It's true, Pisces. I felt inclined to say that. You guys you're at the end of the zodiac there, and you tend to be the wisest of all. It can be really difficult with as much access as you have to the emotional realm, but that's not a bad thing. It's just tricky sometimes. I get it, especially in a world where people really demonize emotions. And the only thing I have to say to that is, you know what I mean? It's okay. It is totally okay to have emotions. That's actually really healthy. I was talking to somebody in the comments, Spirit, what do we have for Pisces here for this week? Because they were saying, like, hopefully I don't cry. You guys, when you cry, you're actually releasing brain chemicals that have been built up. Not sure if you know. I'm sure this is probably not common knowledge, but you're releasing dopamine, serotonin, norepinephrine. These are all things that get out of balance that things like antidepressants, SSRIs, SNRIs help to balance because they're out of balance. I'm not saying this is your salute, like talk to your doctor. And I'm not trying to replace that. What I am trying to tell you though is crying is the body's natural way of balancing your brain chemicals. So start viewing it that way. Okay. It is not wrong to cry. In fact, like, it makes you very strong to allow your body to excrete what it needs to. You drink, your liver processes it. You know what I'm saying? That's how your brain does it. So cry it out. Cry it out, my little fishy friends. I love crying. I mean, I don't like being made to cry, but it feels good. That's why it feels good, you guys. Because you're coming more into balance, energetically and physically. The more you know. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Pisces? And I am also going to flap my gums here for another second on, I'll pull these here in a second. I've just been sharing with everybody else as well, a little bit more about my story here. So I was diagnosed with narcolepsy at the end of last year, and it's something that I've lived with my whole life, but I self-medicated a lot through, my 20s and all of that. When I was younger, at 3, I fell out of a bunk bed and hit my head on a toy piano, and I had seizures. I went to the hospital for a week and a half. They didn't think I'd walk or talk. And here I am, but they think that could have been, it's a traumatic brain injury. They think that could have been what caused it, but it's a really shitty thing to deal with, I'll be honest. A lot of people just think like, oh, you'd fall asleep and that's that. And I'm getting to a place where I'm finding more humor with it, but I am also still grieving this loss of this ideal of my health. I've had several people come through in the comments of many different videos talking about things like their health and how I talk about fear isn't real. Don't give into it. What I'm saying about that is there are situations where there are probable realities or possible realities that you are being afraid of, but all fear is you anticipating what something is going to be. And the more that you anticipate that, the more that you are bringing that closer to you or just making it harder for you before that thing comes. Now that's way easier. Like, it's easier for me to say that than to actually go through it, but I'm also going through things, you guys. I felt inclined to share that because I don't want you feeling like I'm just talking out of my ass here. It scares me. You know, I have cataplexy attached to the narcolepsy. And what that is think fainting goat. Intense emotions can make it so that I can't use my muscles. And there, most of the time, like if I'm tired, you may notice my head droop, or I'm really laughing at something, my knees will buckle. But there have been times in my life where I have dropped to the floor fully paralyzed. And that's absolutely terrifying and dangerous. So I really just wanted to share a piece of that with you guys. I will share a bit more of my story as I go along, but it was important for me to just invite you into my world a little bit more as we're going on here, okay? So thank you for hearing me. I love you so much. To start off here, you've got the Knight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and Page of Cups. That's a lot of pentacles, you guys. Somebody may be working on some money, working hard for their money. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and Judgment. Okay. And this, I am going to do the reading this way this week, but like I told Cancer, I got through it a little bit quicker with Cancer. But the other 6 videos that I've done earlier this week have all been videos up to about an hour. And I know some people like them to be that long. I don't mind making them that long, but I am also getting comments from people that they're too long. So the issue that I'm having, or what I'm trying to rectify, is what Spirit wants me to share as a message here and your attention span. So I'm going to try to just get through it quicker, but like in sharing the narcolepsy, my point of that this week too with everybody else was I have been dragging ass. I have been really, really struggling with my energy level this week. And you're going to notice that as, you know, if you follow me here going throughout this journey, it can change throughout the video. It can change throughout the week. And that makes it difficult for me to do what I'm doing here because this takes a lot of energy. And at the same time, I feel like it's the narcolepsy that allows me to do what I'm doing. I'm never fully awake. I'm never fully asleep. It's like one foot in each realm. Always. So I'm a day walker. So anyway, yes, I'm going to try my best to pick it up a bit more throughout these videos. I would like your input on what you think as far as timing goes. Do you like it a little bit longer? Do you like it not as long? Would you be interested in a 2-part kind of video so that those of you who like more length can get more length? Those of you who want a shorter video can have a shorter video. I would really love to hear from you guys. Okay, thank you. All right, so in the love section here, you got the Wheel of Fortune, Five of Swords, and Page of Cups. It's a very interesting energy. I feel like there's a need to move forward with something, and we'll talk about that. In work, you've got the Magician, Five of Pentacles, and the Hermit. And I think there's something to let go of there. So we'll talk about that too. You guys have Mastery this week with the Eagle. So it seems like relationship, work, whatever it is that you're coming across this week, there's going to be a note of mastering that, which is not easy. That's when you're at the master level. They say, you know, that group of people that's writing everything, they say that it takes 10 years to master something. That's a long time to be doing the same thing over and over again. So you guys are at a point where you're mastering something. So this is not entry level BS. This is pro level. Okay. So it might be a crunchy week, but it might not. 10 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck here. What this is telling me is that some of you are fearing something to do with your family or the way that you're receiving love, especially from Spirit. I think maybe some of you or a lot of you are feeling disconnected from Spirit, even though you are meditating and that sort of thing. And what I will say about that, because I've been in places like that too, especially this year, coming out of that, where I swear to God, I've just felt forsaken. Like, hello, is there anybody out there, you know, doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm not getting the same sort of messages. And I will say from personal experience on that, Not that it's meant to be a test, but it's kind of a test. With you guys being master levels here, you don't get a cheat sheet. When you're talking about your soul development, you don't get to phone a friend, so to speak. You can't pull out your phone for the test. That's what I'm getting from that. So don't be afraid of that, you guys. You haven't been left alone. You are still connected. You are so connected right now that you are being allowed to approach these things on your own. Okay? And that's actually wonderful. I know it's terrifying, but it's also wonderful. So just have some faith, okay? And then Three of Cups here, and that's exactly what it tells me. Three of Cups, this is what you are fearing, or hoping for, excuse me, is the camaraderie, connection with your friends, that sort of thing. I feel like a lot of you you kind of feel like you've been dropped like a hot potato by your friends, by your spiritual connection, what have you. Don't lose hope. I do know that it sucks feeling that way. I'm a very introverted person myself, even though I present pretty high energy sometimes. I do have that Gemini sun, but I'm Virgo rising, Virgo moon. I have a lot of introversion in my experience here. And in this last year especially, I lost connection to just about everything. I'll get into talking about more things as I go along, but this last year has been like cataclysmic shit. And I know what it feels like to physically lose the connection and spiritually as well. Even though I have, didn't do anything to lose those connections, what I'm getting from that is to just keep going. Just keep swimming, you guys. Just keep swimming, because there's good things coming. But you need to master something this week, okay? So Knight of Pentacles, this energy going into the week here for you, persistence. Like I was just saying, you're going into your master level test. You're taking the bar. You're taking those difficult tests to get the degree, your PhD here. And that takes persistent, consistent, hard work and a plan. So maybe the plan that you need to make in this situation is to just keep swimming. Don't give up on yourself, okay, Pisces? I'm not giving up on you, so you don't give up on you either. Okay? The energy that's not important this week is Three of Pentacles. Surprise, surprise! Three of Pentacles is working with other people. So while you guys are, this one here, you're wanting this, Three of Cups is that celebration with your homies, your camaraderie. While you're wanting that connection socially, engagement, maybe even physical hugs, whatever it is, because we need physical touch too in ways that are not sexual. Like we need that. Maybe you guys are feeling a bit physically starved in some way, some of you, and that does make things difficult. So you're craving this connection. You're wanting to work with other people this week, but you can't. But I want it, but you can't. And the reason, you guys, is because you're mastering this week, all right? If it helps for you guys to put it in perspective for yourself that you're doing this for a reason, it's going to help you get through this quicker. Because whatever it is that you're needing to master, once you get through that, if you keep carrying on this mindset of that lack of pulling, because you've got a Five of Pentacles coming up here too, pulling that lack into your existence, you're going to carry on in a way that you weren't meant to carry on. So just for now, allow yourself to go it alone, okay? You're not actually alone. You're being judged. So get a 10 out of 10. You're not working with people this week though, okay? I'm sorry. I know that you may be lonely. It will pass though. Eight of Pentacles, this is what's important this week. Hard work, you guys. It's almost like this is all lining up like a story. There's something that you guys need to put your whole ass into. And it's mastering something. And we'll get some clarification on things, but that's what's important this week. And I don't get a feeling of you burning yourself out either. Having the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles here coming through, you are being encouraged to go for it. Go get it. Get on getting it. Whatever it is that you're mastering this week is going to take hard work. And you can do it. You're a strong swimmer, Pisces. So the energy, this is where it leads, or what it's good for. Page of Cups. Page of Cups is a dreamer. Oh, and you're a dreamer. There's actually, so normally on the most decks, it's a little fishy, but it's a little piglet here instead of a le poisson. So you're not represented necessarily here, but you have the Page of Cups actually here. So yeah, there's a little fish in there, you know what I'm saying? That represents an idea that needs to be made real by taking it out of your head or the imaginary realm and making it real, putting work into bringing it into reality, because things don't just, appear out of nowhere. It takes us combining our effort with universe, God, Akasha, quantum field, whatever, to manifest. So where this is going is there's something that you guys have been wanting, you've been dreaming about, something that fills you with wonderful emotion, maybe even to the point of overwhelming you. Your heart's desire. There's a little hand here, so they've got like a ghost hand connecting with another ghost hand, that little heart that's being made there. This is your heart's desire. Pisces, what is it? You tell me. Ooh, that's exciting. So you guys have an opportunity right now to do something really, really meaningful and important. And I see you doing it. You're going to need to put the work in, though, and it looks like there's some decisions that need to be made. So 7 of Pentacles is the challenge you have for the week. 7 of Pentacles is all about examining if something is worth it to you. Is it worth it? Let me work it. If it's not, put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it, okay? Thank you, Missy Elliott. Is the juice worth the squeeze? The work that you've been putting into something is about to come to fruition. What I'm getting from this as your challenge is that a lot of you have been, you've been trying to watch the grass grow. A watched pot never boils is the saying. You have been putting so much attention on this progress that you're not seeing the progress. And you're not meant to see the progress right now. You're supposed to be putting work into it. So that is the challenge this week. Don't get distracted on the examination portion of it. Just like this here, this individual has planted their pentacles and the seed is just starting to grow. And just like any other plant, those roots come down first, and you don't see the whole root system until something starts to poke up here and grow into whatever magnificent plant that it is. So your challenge is patience, you guys. Having faith that the work you've put in here is taking root. This individual is closing their eyes, they're trusting, they're having faith that they know the work they put into something is going to produce whatever this is banana tree, I don't know, avocado bush, his heart's desire, whatever that is you guys have been working for. Just hang on, keep the faith, okay? Keep faith. That's what's coming through that's important as well. 7 of Cups, this is going to be your energy that is important this week. And 7 of Cups is typically like, it's a card of spoiled for choice. There's a lot of choices to be made. But each one of these cups has something underneath it that is either physical, spiritual, or emotional. And this individual is having a hard time deciding which cup they want, because there are different levels of enjoyment or satisfaction that are coming out of those cups too. Some of them might be nasty. Some of them are awesome. What you need to do in order to, what you're being encouraged to do this week is to tap in emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically. So although your team may not be as readily available to you right now, maybe you are still getting messages from spirit, but you're struggling to get messages right now. Those people that you typically lean on or reach out to, counselors, family, friends that have advice for you, may not be available. And that's because you're in pro mode this week. You're mastering. You master of the house. You're getting there. You're going to get this. So what you're being asked to do, the blessing that you have here, is the knowledge that you've already ascertained in those directions. Being Pisces, like I said in the beginning of the reading, you are at the end of the zodiac. And typically every sign picks up a little bit of the attribute of the sign before it. You could look at it like, you know, we go through, I don't know if it's exactly that way, but you guys being at the end of the zodiac, you're kind of like, was it the world that was on here? No. You're at the end of a cycle. You're at the end of something. The world is what I was thinking of. The tarot here. That's what we're doing, tarot. And the sorceress that is in that card has all of the abilities from all of the zodiac. And Pisces, that's, you've kind of got that too. That's where your wisdom comes from. Your, I guess your bane, or the difficulty that you have in being Pisces, is just how much you feel, and that can be overwhelming sometimes. So you may be feeling like you're having a hard time deciding where you need to go here. There is energy surrounding this of you tapping into what you already possess to find the answer. Okay? You can do it, Pisces. There's some good things coming. The energy that needs to be cleared here is judgment. Judgment is true discernment. Judgment is looking at yourself and deciding if you is who you want to be. Is you is or is you not your own constituency, okay? Take a look at where you are right now and decide, kind of like with the Seven of Pentacles, this could be applying to that as well, to yourself. This is a time of examination. You're going through an exam, a mastery exam. I think you're mastering yourself, Pisces, especially having that Page of Cups and having Page of Cups come through here. You're mastering yourself. That's hard. That's hard work, but gosh, if it isn't, like, what other work is more worth it? There's not. What you will be able to provide for yourself and the world as an effect because of that is immeasurable, you guys. I love that. Yay. So the energy that needs to be cleared here for you to achieve your highest good is to get through that process. Take a good hard look at what is going on inside, and that's why it's your challenge, because this is going to be challenging here. Take a pause. Take the time that you need to. There's not a rush on this. There's not any speed that's required to get through this. So take your time, but start that process. And hopefully this is helpful to direct you to what it is that you need to be doing in this moment. Because I do very much feel like you guys are feeling lost at sea. Like, why am I abandoned? What's going on? You're not abandoned, you guys. You are at a point, ooh, chills. You are crossing a threshold, oh my goodness. You are crossing a threshold where other people are not allowed to be because they're not there yet. Whew. Okay? That's some serious divine, my goodness, like my hair is standing on edge. That was a powerful one. So please take that with you, because I do feel like you're feeling alone. You're not, you guys. You are in the center of a stadium, and your whole team and everybody around you are sitting in those stands, ready to cheer you on, but the no applause sign is on right now because you need to concentrate. Oh, this is exciting, you guys. This is truly wonderful, actually. Hang in there. You can do this. So let's get some clarification on some of these cards. Then we'll move into love and career. Ooh, Pisces, Pisces. And for you guys, I do feel like it is mastery of yourself in some way. It could be specific to a relationship or career, but really this comes down to you. It could extend to those, but it's like you. I'm seeing the core. Your core. I see you to your core. Page of Cups is clarified by boundaries. I'm just going to pull all these real quick. Seven of Pentacles is clarified by, drumroll please. Oh. Patience, manifestations on the way. Seven of Cups is clarified by past life connection. Okay, we'll talk about that. I think, oh gosh, I very much feel, you guys, that you are, like, you have ancestors. You have people that are cheering you on, like I said, in the stands. Someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. Ooh, I am getting all of the chills. Like, I haven't had this strong of a confirmation in any of these reads yet. Judgment comes from balance. These are all like dead on. Love this. So boundaries here for Page of Cups. Know when to put up and let down your walls. So being this dreamer here, this is your heart's desire. This is what it's good for. What you're being asked to do is to protect yourself right now. This isn't a time. There's a reason why you're not able, or you're having a hard time, it's crunchy to connect with other people right now. Because you need to conserve that energy for yourself. Getting through the eclipses here, that was what I was going to go back and talk about that. So the eclipses are all connected. They're portals. I've mentioned that in previous videos here. Lunar's connected to solar. Solar's connected to lunar. So if you think back to previous eclipses, which was beginning of May and April, what was going on at that time for you? Because you're going to see common themes popping up in what's going on now. And it's going to present in different ways. Are you mastering that? Yes, you are. You're in a place where you're mastering whatever is going on there. Are you struggling with the same stuff? Are you regressing? So that's what's going on at the eclipse time. And what I'm getting from this is, I would bet early summer, late spring, there was something going on where you were probably feeling a bit cut off from the world too. You've had multiple attempts at this, because you'll always be able to have multiple attempts. I made that joke in, I think it was Leo, like there'll always be another chance to see Cher's final comeback tour. She's never going to stop coming back, you guys. Whoa. Oh, but I want you to win this. So you're being asked to put your boundaries up to protect your energy, your very, very precious energy, because you need that for you right now. And then the Seven of Pentacles is clarified by patience. Manifestations are on the way. Seven of Pentacles is all about being patient, waiting for the fruit to bear, or the tree to bear fruit, your avocado bush to bear avocados. I'm so happy for you, Pisces. I know that you're in a place right now where it isn't feeling great, but I'm feeling great for you. I just want you to know, like, you got this, okay? And I am rooting for you so hard. So Seven of Cups is clarified by past life connection. Someone with heavy influence from past life is with you. So I am very much getting, like I was saying, that physical, mental, emotional paths or ways of taking counsel, essentially to make this decision. You guys have everybody in your stands right now, but there's I feel like there's one person. What I'm seeing is, I don't know if you saw or read the books of Hunger Games. I'm seeing you've got your Katniss there, and you've got a Peeta Mellark dressed up in bark somewhere, but they're out there, they're protecting you, and they're guiding you. They're dropping you little hints, they're giving you gifts. So you've got one buddy right now that's helping you out. And this may be a person or entity that you're not used to connecting with. This is so awesome, you guys. I have not had, like I said, this many chills in any reading. This tells me that that is exactly what's going on. So know that, you guys, and talk to them. Find out who they are. It's going to come through as a feeling, though. There aren't going to be any thoughts or voices. I'm getting mute. They're on mute, or they may be mute. This is a very high vibration entity, you guys. Woo-wee. Wow. They don't speak English. Because up in those upper echelons of dimensions, they don't need to. But they're there. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so excited for you. So judgment is clarified by balance. Juggling too many things at once, find time for yourself. And the reason you're finding time for yourself is because you need to judge yourself. Discernment, not that kind of judgment, okay? This is a time for you to rebalance, readdress your own balance. Shed what isn't working, pick up what you need to, drop off what you don't want anymore. Oh, what a beautiful time. Hang in there, Pisces. And some of you may be aware of this too. You guys are very, very intuitive signs. I'm just getting with, like I said, the bottom of the decks here being your 10 of Cups and that divine love. You're feeling cut off, but you're not. You're being embraced, enveloped from every freaking dimension right now. Holy crap. Woo! Okay, okay. Thank you, Spirit. My goodness. I could go on and on about it. I'm so just excited about it for you. So love. Let's talk about love. Let's talk about love. Five of Swords. We've got the Wheel of Fortune and then Page of Cups. So this is a situation where I'm very much already getting the feeling with work and with love or relationships right now, everything's kind of taking a back burner because you're dealing with something that matters. Some of you, I think, like the main reason why you're here, leveling up into that realm. Yee, Pisces. Okay, so Five of Swords this is defeat. You know, it's either you defeating somebody needing to win at all costs or somebody needing to win at all costs against you. And there are no winners. So what I'm getting from this card is, like I was saying, like love and career. It may not be that it's terrible right now, but it could also be affected in some way because of your mentality. If you are feeling cut off, you may be falling into a negative mindset of like, what did I do? What was me? You know, an Eeyore type. Don't worry about me, guys. Well, I am worried about you, Pisces. And well, not really. Like I just want you to know that you aren't alone. You are not alone. Whatever that entity is, I'm very much getting like an angelic presence. Woo. You guys, you are good, I promise. But this is a situation where I'm getting the message that this just isn't important. There are no winners right now. There is no winning in love, not because you can't win at love, but because that's a different chapter. Right now you're in the chapter of the Hunger Games. And you gotta win, Katniss. You gotta go kill President Snow. Which is your evolution here, your mastery. Oh my gosh. Yep, you are guided by the winds of spirit. Whatever that is, I feel like you're going to have some dreams now. It's going to make itself known. It may appear dark, but it's not dark, okay? I don't know how else to describe that to you. Angels are very scary looking, okay? They're not like cute at all. They're terrifying for a reason. They're very powerful, and that is what I feel like you have around you. So keep on keeping on, all right? Wheel of Fortune here is the energy to avoid this week. And what I get from this, because this is fate, this is, that spiraling up and down, the chaos energy, you may be focusing or thinking that this is what's going on. You've had a turn of fate for the worse, but you haven't. You haven't, Pisces. You're like in a void right now. You're in a place of all existence and non-existence at the same time. And that's a really terrifying feeling as a human being. I used to go through that a lot as a child, actually. Everything feels small and large at the same time. You are everything and nothing at the same time. And that's exactly where you need to be, because you are mastering yourself right now. So don't worry. Don't try to make meaning of what you see around you right now. That's what I'm getting. Don't bear witness to what's happening around you physically and have that mean anything about your life, because it is not correct. What I see is a computer screen like turning off. You're resetting. So computer programs can get little bugs in them and glitches, that sort of thing. So you're playing a computer game and there's a glitch. Your character gets stuck in the floor or whatever. What I'm seeing is that need to reset, to shut the whole system down, to release the glitches that are in the code so that you can start back over with your full program. That's what I'm seeing you guys are going through right now. So both love and career are less important, but I'm going to talk about that. The Page of Cups is exactly where you're going here too. This is the action to take. You are needing to bring your heart's desire into reality. If that is a relationship, that will come. But you are resetting your code right now. And that's what you're being instructed or told, explained. Don't give up. You did nothing wrong. And you're not in a bad place. You're actually in a very, very good place. So just have faith. We're going to clarify this a little bit. Get some clarification for love for Pisces, please. Angels, you guys. Oh, God. Please tell me if any of you have dreams. I want to know. I want to know what it's all about. Fear. I was just saying this. Expecting the worst, afraid of failure, wasting time on negative thoughts. So I do feel like some of you are maybe focusing on relationship. You're putting healthy energy towards that and you're not seeing anything in return. I feel like that's how it is for everything in your life right now. You're not seeing the return. And that's why you're being asked to be patient with the Seven of Pentacles too. It's coming, baby. It is coming. You just need to keep going, all right? It's that line from Little Mermaid, actually. I'm getting, I don't know where, I don't know how, but I know something's starting right now. You guys, something is starting. And it's you, baby. Like your power. I have not, like I said, had this many chills. Woo! I love you and I love this for you, okay? Please keep me posted. And I'm excited for next week too, in the month. I'll get the month reading out as well here soon, this weekend. So for career, Five of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Hermit. Very similar message here, you guys. So this is the topic of conversation. Five of Pentacles is your lack, being out in the cold, health issues, financial issues. You're feeling disconnected from everything right now. That's what I was, if you haven't heard me yet. If you skipped ahead to look at these, please go back because you guys, you want to hear this message. You do. And I really, really hope this brings you some solace or helps galvanize your strength or confidence in some way, because that is what it's meant to do. You're being given this message here, and thank you so much, Spirit, to help you keep going, okay? So you may be feeling out in the cold right now, and you're not sure why. You're not out in the cold. I mean, the void is cold, but there's not really like a temperature, because humans don't go there. You guys are just fine. I promise you. Keep going. Keep going. The action that you should avoid is the Magician. This is not a time to manifest in the career realm. Just like with relationship here, this isn't a change of fate for the worse or the better. Nothing's happening with your fate right now. You're not manifesting anything in your career right now either, because it's just being thrown to nothing. You're in the void. That energy doesn't come into play in the void. It's the space in between everything. It's that as soon as that computer screen goes dark, you're in the void. You exist and you also don't exist. And it's so uncomfortable, you guys. It really, really is. I feel like a residual echo of anxiety. I've been there. I used to go through that a lot as a kid. And that is something my parents would just tell me I was in my head. It was crazy. Whatever narcolepsy actually is, because they don't really know, it can be very terrifying. You guys are in the void. It just, trust me though. I know it feels so foreign because humans don't really belong there. The third dimension as an entity, it does not feel good to be there, but you'll be out of it soon. Okay. And you're being guided. The action to take is the Hermit. You guys, this is you going inside of yourself, connecting to the Judgment here too. This is your time to take stock and to work on the inside, because what's happening around you is all an illusion anyway. This is all a video game. So you're being asked to not worry about it, is what you're being told, okay? Not even asked, you're being directed. This week, especially, until you get through this, don't worry about it. Everything's on pause. Everything will be okay. Know that. Not just believe. Believe until you know it, but belief is for Santa Claus, Get to a point where you know it. Because believing leaves room for not knowing. You know you are okay. You are well taken care of. The universe is conspiring to bring everything that you need in your favor, and help comes at exactly the right time. Okay? We get some clarification. Oh, there we go. Passions, don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. So in not being afraid to fail, that's what I'm saying along the lines here. You may be feeling like you are out in the cold here, like you've done something wrong at work. don't take anything that anybody's doing right now as personal towards you, because it's not. It never is. But in this situation especially, it might as well be a dream right now. The system is cycling down for you and you're rebooting once you gain mastery of what you need to. Calm that entity, you guys, before you go to bed tonight. That's getting the chills again. They want to connect with you, but the thing is they don't speak. Okay? So ask for their presence in a dream. Ask for their message in a dream. I promise you that's going to help you along your journey. Okay? And please, like, fill me in the comments, you guys. I really, really, really want to know more about this. I am invested. Okay? I'll find out more on the month and next weeks, but you guys, this is like, whew, this is some cosmic awesomeness. Okay? I'm here for this kind of stuff all day, every day. All right, Pisces, I love you so much. Thank you for joining me here this week, and good luck. Hang in there. I love you. Bye.